My name is Miss Washington, and I saw a man walking across the bridge, and I thought he was just exercising because he had no shirt on, and he started jogging, and then he would walk, and then he would jog a little bit more. So I thought he was just maybe just exercising or either trying to get over the bridge because you're not supposed to be walking on the bridge. And then I started thinking, well, what if he's a jumper? So I did a U-turn and came back to check. Well, I saw him looking over the bridge, and then I saw him put his hands on the ledge of the bridge. And I had my window down, and I said, "Sir, please don't do that. Please don't do that." And he said, "I'm okay." And then he climbed over the bridge, and while he was climbing over the bridge, I stopped my vehicle on the bridge, and I jumped out to help him. I said, "Sir, I know you don't know me," but I told him my name, and I asked him what was his name, and I asked him, was there any friends or family that I can call for him, and he said nobody cared. And I said, well, I care. I stopped because I care. And so with him not having a shirt for me to hold on to, I asked him, could I hold on to his arm? I told him I was scared of heights, which I'm not, but I needed something to hold on to. And so he told me I could. So I held onto his arm like in a bear hug. So, and I told him, I'm not sure what you're going through, but whatever you're going through, I'll help you go through it. Mr. Fro came out and he reiterated everything I was telling the gentleman, that I would be there for him and I would help him get through it. And when he said he didn't have any friends or family that cared, and I told him the best thing about having friends and family, you can't choose your family, but you could choose your friends. And you could choose your friends to be family. And I choose you to be my friend, and I choose you to be my family. And with that being said, I can't let my family jump off the bridge, because if you jump off the bridge, you're going to take me with you. And I have 2 children and 3 grandchildren I would love to see, and maybe one day you get to see them as well. There were a lot of people looking, there was a lot of people videotaping. And so when I asked the gentleman if we can get him back on this side of the bridge, because his feet was over the water, and I asked him, could we pull him back on this side, and he told us we could. So Mr. Fro assisted me in help pulling him back on the side of the bridge where his feet was on the ground. And then I was still kind of scared that he might just bolt and still jump, so I asked him, could I have a hug? And he told me I could. So I basically just had him in a bear hug. So, and I just talked to him until help arrived. There was a couple of different uniforms there that came, and I explained to him that, hey, they're here to help you. You're not on arrest. They said you're not on arrest, but they want to get you some help. And they allowed me to walk with him to get him some help. I was able to go over the bridge and make a U-turn, and he was still walking until he got to the top. And I really wish more people would have stopped. What if I didn't make it to him in time? I mean, he could be somebody's, brother or cousin or father or anything. I mean, if it was my family member or my friends, I would want someone to stop. Unfortunately, this area has a large number of people jumping off of that bridge to commit suicide. Some people live and some people don't. I just didn't want that young man to be one of those, victims of jumping and not knowing that somebody cared. There's no harm in trying. Don't be intimidated, because, it could be a smile, or just telling someone you care, or telling them that you love them, or letting them know that you see them and that you hear them and that you're there for them. I mean, it can make a whole world of difference in that person's life.